welcome everybody to another great episode of Real Life Matters. Of course, I'm your host, DBoss. I'm just encouraging the people that watch to watch like the guests, go see their stuff, go look at it. If they're streaming music or anything they're doing, their trailers, go like the trailers, buy the music streams because that helps them in their ratings for the records. Also, caribvision can be seen in 28 different countries. I'm at primetime night from 10 to 12 a.m. and also on bellfibe on channel 658 if you're here in Canada. And if you're in the States, you could get it on your cable channels. Or if not, you could subscribe to caribvision and you can get to see all the wonderful programs. But anyways, I have been giving tips lately. Laughing is healthy for you. So I'm encouraging people to laugh every day, at least for 15 minutes, try to laugh. If you don't have anybody to laugh with, put something on, you can laugh, or get somebody that you guys can, tell some jokes to and stuff like that. And it's also a great thing to warm up your vocal cords. And also if you want to keep your abs a little bit more toned, that helps also. But today I had someone here that's been on my, episodes when I first started Real Life Matters. And now I got him back today. And he's advanced so much. He's doing so many things. Last time when he came on, he had a book and he was in this weight loss thing. And he accomplished that. So with no other further ado, I introduce to you Powerful Steve Kerr.
Hey.
I had to tell them because I remember we were on my first show, Steve, and you were doing that weight loss and then you wrote the book.
That is correct. Yes, I've actually written 7 books now. Just haven't gotten around.
Okay.
Going around. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. You just got around to, because you're cutting in and out, where I guess you were moving.
Yes. I was transferring myself from the library
to another location, people. So this is what happens when you're in motion. But in the meantime, what we'll do we'll play a little commercial here for you.
Leg damay bëgg gàddu samay loxo yoo metti damay bëgg give up yenn saay tolof fokki natt yu takk bëgg yóbbu sama fit xam naa ne àdduna du ma raay coono dafay defar xolu doomu adama bi ci ngëm jàmbat ma yu ma njege naay pour yàlla rek nga xam ni nekk sama dënn ma koy dékku bañ a jeng te gëm ne gannaaw jafe-jafe no fly jikko jamono la 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 jamono kaw la ñu jële xamuñ na fly di ñu mbële rêve yi la sut ak a kawe gént ba fàtte connexion bi.
All right, we're back here with Powerful Steve Kerr. We were I appreciate everybody that was watching the commercial there from a African Film Fest Trinidad and Tobago. That's one of their movies they're putting out. So at least we got to see that. So Steve Kerr, you were telling us that you have written 7 books since then.
Yes, that is correct. I've actually have 2 of them published, and the other ones are just sitting in my archives right now, just when I'm ready to shift that direction again, because many exciting things going on in my life right now, and I just got to roll in the vein of what is current.
Okay. So, for the viewers out there, people want to know what's your cultural background and where you come from.
Well, I was born in Montego Bay, Jamaica. I actually was raised in Canada, where I live now. And in 2001, I discovered my heritage, and I am West African, specifically from Nigeria.
Wow. Well, you went that far back.
I went that far back, and then I took the time to do a pilgrimage. I've been to Africa 5 times, twice
Wow.
to South Africa, twice to Nigeria, and 1 time to Egypt. And I'm actually scheduled to go to Africa 3 times in the latter part of the year.
All right.
Yeah.
So, what are you working on now?
Well, what I'm working on right now is what I consider to be the next big thing. For those that are familiar with digital assets and Bitcoin and blockchain technology, to my understanding, blockchain will take over the internet along with Web3 and metaverse. And so I have immersed myself 100% in that industry. And so our company is actually doing some really big things. Officially tomorrow, we actually open up the first digital bank.
Wow. And I guess you're
Yes,
part of that. You're part of that process, correct?
yes, I am heavily a part of that process. I don't know if you know DBoss, but what I consider to be the unbanked, 5.5 billion people has never had a bank account. What a lot
What?
of people don't, yes, 60% of the world population does not make enough money to open up a bank account. You're talking 5.5 billion people. So
Wow.
with this bank that we have got, the company is GS Partners. We have a fiat and a digital asset bank, and all you would really need to participate in the bank is a smartphone. A smartphone, because we are totally digital. You know how they have Apple Pay right now and Android Pay. All you
Yeah.
have to do is scan your phone and away you go. So the question is, when you have our bank, where we are actually have giving access to the unbanked, those individuals that never had a bank account before. So that's 5.5 billion people. So I do consider this really massive.
Wow. So if people want to be a part of what you're a part of, how do they get to be a part of that?
Yes, essentially, someone has to sponsor you. You have to have somebody to bring you in to the what's called the ecosystem. And
Okay.
so, this particular thing, I would give my contact information, and then I can show them how to get involved. So, you can put my phone number on the screen or my email, lifecoachstevekerr@gmail.com. They contact me, and I'll set them up.
All right. Well, I'm telling you, people, Steve Kerr has a lot of different aspects and divisions of him. That's what and I'm saying, and I'm saying divisions because that's exactly because you do. Because apparently you're also a chaplain, correct?
Yes, I am a certified
See?
chaplain, and so I do spend time and visit people in the hospitals, visit people in the prisons, and I do extensive work on the streets of Brampton too. I do look after the homeless community.
Oh, okay. Well, and that's a great aspect of you. Well, I see you have here ambassador. So are you
Yes.
ambassador or something?
Yes, I am a peace ambassador accredited by the United Nations. And
Ooh,
so, whenever there's any kind of world crisis and they bring in all sorts of help, there's also that component too of spirituality. And then sometimes they just need somebody to just, sit with somebody and care with somebody while they're going through their pain.
okay. So you're like on call.
Yes, yes, it could be on call. And like I said, if there's any world calamity, like the war in Ukraine, I can be called when the war is finished and they're doing the type of cleanup and getting back to normal society.
Okay. So you got to keep a permanent suitcase, kind of.
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way. Yeah,
You just have it. Don't roll out the suitcase in the back of the closet. You got to keep that right beside the closet
got to keep it packed and ready. Yeah,
because you just never know when you'll be called and you got to get on the plane or go somewhere. And
right,
that's
exactly.
and that's very admirable of you to do that because you know that just shows that you just gave up a piece of yourself.
Yes.
to
Well,
help.
the boss, the fact that you say that really and truly, every person has to have that capacity to do that. I have a simple fundamental principle is the power to be able to leave the earth better than you found it. And that's to contact the humanitarian side of you. You can't be too busy making money that you can't look to your fellow man and to help them out. And so I think everybody has that capacity. Does everybody willing to do it? No, but you just got to play your part. Just got to play your part.
I'm doing something here. We're bringing you so that people will know about you out there to the international, to the globally. So people
Right.
will know that you could call on Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
So if you need something or assistance, and he will travel to you. And
Yeah.
that's very admirable. You've been to Africa, like you said 5 times. Some people have
Correct.
been there once. How
Mm.
did you like it down there? Did you like it, or?
Oh, I like it so much. I'm actually going to buy a house there, and I'll be spending a considerable amount of my time in Africa. That's where the brunt of my ministry is.
Okay.
So yes, I'll be going that direction.
Wow. Well, that's gonna be something that's very good for you to do and stuff like that. But Steve, it's always a pleasure having you come and you talk to people. So so this is now you're doing your Bitcoin. Yes, people, you could do your own research, but you can also ask questions to Steve about this, so he
Mhm.
can explain to you about how to get into this currency, the Bitcoin, and he's very versed on it. It seems to me.
Yes, yes. And like I said, just contact me because right now there's the only other way that I can explain it. But every Monday evenings, I do have a 1 hour on Zoom that I educate people on the currency system is changing. Also, the face of the internet is changing because
Mhm.
Web 2 technology is on its way out and Web 3 technology is on its way in. And
Okay.
so essentially, you give the people the information that they can make an educated decision.
All right. So it's always pleasure getting a lot of knowledge and wealth, because he's on top of the game. Mr. He knows about a lot of stuff. So, if you guys are out there and who's listening in the islands and stuff, so if anybody has to reach out to you, so you have the website, or they just going to have to call you, or what?
Yes, my phone number 416-708-5377. If it's international, you got to put the +1 in front of it. Then Steve Kerr is my Facebook. Instagram is @PowerfulSteve. My email is lifecoachstevekerr@gmail.com.
Yes, I forgot to say he's a life coach. So
Well, it comes with the ministry, right? I mean,
yes.
you're teaching people from the physical man, the mental man, and the most important, the spiritual man as well.
Right. All right. So are there any shout outs that you would like to give any people or anybody, who's helped you along your journey?
Oh, yes. I want to shout out to Nitsa Nakos and Theo Ampandu and Foster Owusu. Those are my 3 mentors that's really educated me and taught me a lot. I got to shout out to my older brother, Errol Kerr, too, who has been in the crypto field since 2016. So he's given me a lot of advice and direction as well.
Wow. Well, that's great. So people, if you want to get involved, I encourage you, to get involved. Ask Steve about it. He gave you all the information so you could reach him, and then he will get right back to you if you're interested in it.
Yeah.
He's
Thank
not
you. I
gonna
appreciate it.
he's not gonna push you to the side there and say, "Oh, let me call." No, once you inbox him, he will call you back. He's very studious at that. So
Definitely.
we're gonna check back in with you the next couple of months, and we're gonna see how you're doing.
Okay. Not a problem. I will still be here.
You'll be still there. That's if you're not in some other country, but it doesn't matter. We can catch up with him on social media. So
Most definitely.
I do thank you, Steve, for you coming and telling us and updating what you've been doing. And I hope you do get a chance to put out some of these books that have been archived or sitting in the shelf.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, DBoss. And everyone out there, just reach out to me. Remember, you have the capacity in yourself to leave this earth better than you found it. So I hope that you find it within yourself to help some lady across the street. All right.
Yeah, it's true. You know, you got
Yeah.
to tell people to be conscientious of that. All
Yeah.
right. So I do want to thank the viewers tonight and watching Real Life Matters. And here with Steve, you guys go follow. If you want to know information, please, I encourage you to reach out to him. You know, it doesn't matter where you are in the world. An email can reach anywhere. And as he told you, a number. So if you didn't see the episode, you can go back onto my YouTube channel, DBoss Networks, and you can take charge from there. Okay.
Thank you. All
So
right.
good night and bye for
Okay.
now.
Bye-bye.